So far, I've been striking out. Alright, cat wire. Haven't really found too much in here. It seemed like the workers were keeping it. In this case, they decided not to. So I was just at an open top that I've been watching, and there were a couple of pieces that looked interesting, but security at the other end of the complex, I don't know if it's the same office or not, but last time I was there, he saw me, and when I drove by, he was watching me like a hawk. And today, I see him down there putting something in his truck. He spots me, and he just stands there watching me in his black uniform. And I mean, I've seen him before. I know what he is. But there is a recycling dumpster right there, so I didn't even look in that. I just looked in the other one, and there were only tidbits on top. I don't know if there would have been anything else. But I find it extremely annoying that they're that anal about scrappers. Anyway, I'm gonna grab this, head to the next one. So, anybody want any fabric remnants? This is a shame. So what they are sample pieces. I don't think they've been rained on. I am seriously debating, since I'm not really finding anything tonight, taking these. One, seeing if my mom wants them. She might be able to use some of them. But just put them on Facebook as free. I mean, that is... You can make quilt type stuff out of them. But it is a shame to let all that go into the landfill. I mean, it's... I know people pay money for stuff like this, but you know what? Just let the crafty people have it. You know, little stuff like this, those pieces are really small, so since I'm not taking all of it, I need to be a little bit choosy about getting some swanky pieces like that. But look at this. Doesn't look like it's rained on. Got to do the smell test. Doesn't smell bad. But yeah, there you go. Cut that down a little bit. You got yourself a placemat for fancy dinner. Yeah, these are nice. They're already edged too. Yeah, I'm gonna ask my mom. She's very crafty. If she could use this kind of stuff, and if not, then my mom's not big on me dumpster diving. She can't tell her friends. Well, what a great job I'm doing, even though I'm recycling. She liked it better when I was traveling, and she could tell him I was traveling the country and doing my own thing and quit a corporate job. But she's like, I can't tell him you're dumpster diving. That's all right. She supports me in just about everything I do, and she doesn't give me crap. She's just like, I feel odd when my friends ask me what you do. He digs trash out of the dumpsters, but he's saving the planet. One fabric remnant at a time. Man, yeah, these are nice. Oh, there's so many to choose from though. Those are nice. Oh, yeah. Oh, shizzle. Yeah, I'll just grab a bunch of these. Man, there's so much of it. I don't have any room for this stuff at all. I really don't. That's so much stuff that I say I'm gonna list on eBay or Facebook or whatever. What was it, 2 months ago, maybe longer, when my favorite open top, that's the only playlist that I have, my favorite open top. And I found that truck tailgate. I just sold it last week. I only asked 20 bucks for it. It wasn't working. Thought it would make a good project piece. But yeah, I just sold it. It's been sitting around that long. So I mean, almost everything that I say I'm gonna sell is still sitting somewhere. And having a storage unit only encourages the bad habit. But it's paying for itself. That's the important thing. And these are nice long pieces. That's gonna be a bit heavy, huh? Yeah, it is actually. I'll put this one here. Sometimes it stinks to care. Because now I want to save it all. And I can't. Yeah, these are, they have the small pieces behind them. So those are nice pieces there. All together. So I actually found a bunch of doors that were samples also in this place. Like this one, it's got the chip on it. And I put a few bucks on them in my antique shop. They actually sold. I don't know if I should use that as a carrying vessel. I know I'm probably not picking the pattern that you want me to pick. And I saw how full this was and I got kind of excited that there might be something useful, but instead I'm saving fabric remnants. So I guess you could call this the picking video and not the scrapping video. This just kind of annoys me. Well, there goes that. That was a bad idea anyway. I'm so glad I don't have to pick stuff like this out. That was one of the worst parts of building a home. Having to pick out all the little stuff. I was so happy when that was over. So anyway, back to that security guard. Because I'm still thinking about it. I'm still kind of perturbed by it. The guy actually, I saw him down there, and once he spotted me, he actually stood there with his hand on his door handle, like if I got out, because he didn't see me get back into the truck. He just saw me down there parked. He was gonna drive down there and actually say something to me. And it wouldn't have been, hey, are you only looking for metal? You're okay. No, I am almost positive that it would have been completely, you're not supposed to be here. I've seen the name of the company that's on the front of the building, and even though I think it's vacant, probably don't want people digging through their trash, even though it's just scrap. I mean, it's not paperwork, it's not computers. I can't take all this stuff. I like keep grabbing more and more and more. It's a nice array of neutral colors. My mom did craft stuff all my life. She's really good at it. That's a nice soft material. Ooh, like bath mat type stuff. I could make a bath mat. Look at that. Actually, these are gonna make like this size. I need more like this. The cats would love that stuff. Like a mountain. I'm walking on a mountain of fabric. Oh, that one's a good one. They're gonna like that one. Oh, here's some more of that stuff. Yes. Alright. I do need a vessel to put it all in. I don't think I'm gonna, I might find, I've got a couple of dumpsters that I think I might find something decent in, and it doesn't really matter what time I hit those. So I'm not, oh, that was just stuck. I thought it was a lot longer than, so what do we got here? guess it's all those. Put these in it. So I thought about going back. If there was more stuff in that one dumpster with the security guy again, I would have went back. I would have parked around the corner where I knew there weren't any cameras, and he wouldn't have been able to see me all the way down there, because I think that's where his office is. When you look inside, you can see the security door and then the plexiglass. You know, I've been through plenty of those types of buildings, so that, you know, he's sitting right there, and then probably does his rounds on occasion. But I was gonna go back if I saw something worthwhile. I was gonna go back and, you know, once you're into that one, because it was even taller than this dumpster, they're tall dumpsters, and he wouldn't have been able to see me in there, and I would have just taken a bucket and grabbed what I wanted and then headed out. But I just saw a lot of cardboard and a few little pieces of aluminum from like some kind of large conduit or something, but instead I'm picking out fabric, which is going to earn me nothing. So yeah, I'm gonna cut the video off here because this is pretty boring, and I'm not gonna save it all. Just, I don't know, maybe put it all in the back of the cab and then do some nice for some crafty people and let them have it for free. All right, so I will check back in with you, hopefully in a more fruitful dumpster. All right, so as you can see by the piles, and the front is full. I've already started to put stuff in the back. This has definitely rubbed me the wrong way, so tonight is going to be more about collecting a lot of this and just doing something with it. I just can't believe that there wasn't a school or a Sunday school or Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, YMCA, anybody that couldn't have been reached out to see if they wanted craft fabric. Or there are tons of old folks' homes that I'm sure they have sewing classes, and maybe they're inundated already with this kind of stuff. I don't know, but this I find extremely annoying. So I'm probably going to end up picking at least one more pile of this size, and then I'll decide what I'm going to do with it later. But yeah, this is going to be more about saving stuff from the landfill than scrapping on this video. But I was already striking out, and I don't know what's in front of me. I've got the weekend coming up, so yeah, let me just hammer at some of this. I found some. What really got me going was, number one, I am going to ask my mom to sew some of these back to back and just make them as cat mats that we can throw away without having to worry about. So at least they're used, even if we're throwing away. They probably can't be washed. This kind of fancy fabric for curtains and whatever else usually is not washable. It's only dry clean. So yeah, I'm gonna see. This is even growing since I've been talking. It's a lot of material. I haven't even got down. I mean, I know this dumpster's already full. I've stopped checking it for a while now because there's just trash under probably another foot. It's all trash and cardboard. This is supposed to be a cardboard dumpster, not a landfill dumpster. And if this company threw it out here, then they might already assume that this is going to be a landfill dumpster. But on the side, on the front there, it does say landfill or cardboard only. And that's what they were throwing in here for the longest time, except for illegal dumping. And everybody was just throwing their nasty trash, and that end stinks because nasty trash has been in the North Carolina heat and humidity for literally months. So I'm trying not to pick too much there, and I've even smelled a few pieces from down there to make sure I don't give away something that has some funk to it. But yeah, I guess I'll come back. I'll show you what I got in the morning. But I am going to still hit some dumpsters because the whole bed's still open. I haven't found anything tonight, and I'm hoping to find some appliances maybe. But we'll see. First things first. I don't care if this is all I do tonight. The cat wire that I found, that was at least 10 pounds, probably more. That was 15 bucks. Paid for gas. I'm good to go for the night. And this is kind of a nice change from digging in dumpsters with fiberglass and pee bottles, and that's what you'd normally find on this channel. So yeah, some of these pieces are bigger and I'm going to dig down to them, but yeah, there's no give when I'm walking through here. it is literally a mountain of fabric. So yeah, let me get back to loading up. My cab is full and I've still got this amount. I can't put it in the back, it's just gonna blow all over the place. But my the back cab is completely full and the front cab is full as I want it, because I want to be able to see out my side mirror, because I got to be able to change lanes, probably on the highway. But yeah, I've got like a little bit of room left, so I was looking for more pieces that are like this size, probably a bit more useful to people. And yeah, lots of, I mean, all sorts of fabric, all different designs, like this stuff here. So that's a nice big piece, and then the other one's attached to it. But hopefully someone will be able to use it and I won't get stuck with it, which is a possibility. We'll see. No big deal. Just like maybe lost an hour of time. Well, then I got to take it all out and put it in the Jeep too. So I think I got a lot of the bigger ones, because I am going to use some, like I mentioned before. That stuff is really thick and nice, and so is that, and I think that is going to be it. There's probably people looking that do crafts. Should pick that design, that one, that one, that one, that one. Oh, I forgot about this pile. I got to fit that too. So, yeah, good stuff. Took probably, I'm guessing, about 400 pounds at least, and there's still all of this. See, like, it's different. Yeah, I got to get out because I keep grabbing stuff and I don't have much room. All right, okay, so this place has 2 dumpsters. The other one had drywall covering a lot of fluffy studs, but this one has this stuff right up top. So this is definitely a nice heavy gauge. I'm gonna get this stuff first, and I'm not just gonna throw it in the truck, because I want it to sit a certain way. Easily accessible stuff like this, even though it's very light, but I mean, it's right there. Yeah, this stuff I'm not gonna, I mean, that weighs nothing except for the drywall in it. And then these are, I'm not gonna do those tonight either. This stuff, I don't know, it's conduit though. I'll have to come back to that. I want this piece first. And it does fold up rather nice. All this carpeting, I know nothing's underneath that because I've already been here and I saw all of this except for the metal. Was it last night or the night before? So it's too bad I'm not seeing any wiring. I think that was already done. Yeah, this stuff. I mean, I've got snips that I can cut that with. Alright, I don't know what I want to do here. I'm gonna think about it. I'm gonna load up the truck with what I do have. Take, yeah, it's, oh man, so much drywall on there. This stuff does not want to move. Okay. All right, yeah, I'm gonna. Ton of it, and it's all buried. Yeah, drywall is one thing I do not really dig under. The dust, and it's heavy, and it's a pain. So let's see what I can get after I load up. Because it's here, and so am I will go ahead and grab the fluff. Try not to make a mess doing it. Those are some super long studs. Oh man, I mean they can easily bend, but already regretting it. Already regretting it. Try to get these to nest. Okay. This I've got to grab something to cut it. So, oh man, that is super long. Okay. This stuff. And for those of you that didn't hear me earlier, the truck is right there. I could put it right on the truck, but I want to put it in a certain way. And I don't want to throw it all in there and then have it be a jumbled mess and then have to reorganize it anyway. So for that reason, I'm just putting it right here. One piece is super long. This is one step above aluminum foil for anybody that's never dealt with that stuff. Okay, we got that. Let's just make a pile. Maybe I can get a few more out of this. I'm driving literally right by the scrapyard in 2 days, so there's no additional expense for dropping off any small load, which is always a concern of mine when I do this. I try to factor in my gas and the mileage and everything else. So I know you can see all that dust, and so can I. For that reason, I think I'm done. Yeah, I got everything that was relatively easy. So it is hotter than Satan's sauna right now with the humidity, and I don't feel like putting a mask on. Oh, I tried to get that piece and I couldn't earlier. So that's it. I am going to bend all this up, load it up, and head to, I think, 2 more dumpsters. We'll see. I turned on my light, but I forgot to turn on the camera. And what got me in here was all these Cat 5, Cat 6, whatever it is, boxes, and they are all empty. So found a little bit of tubing here, and I don't think there's going to be much else. All this other stuff was here the last time I checked it. This is actually the cat dumpster. But when I go down here, last time I was here, there was a, that's some dumpster juice. A cop sitting right over there, which I've never had a problem with so far, but trying not to be too obvious. Oh man, these are, so that's not dust that you're seeing. That is straight up mosquitoes. Got a nice mag light in here, CB, Ranger, trash. Don't need shoes. Some more metal. The bugs are really, really bad. I'm not gonna dig too deep into this because of all the dust that it creates, but I'll take the stuff up top. There's some more tubing. Yeah, this is all just little tidbits. There's a bunch over there, so I need to grab that. Try not into the juicy area. This stuff's not too bad. Oh yeah, it's decent. There's a lot of little bits of number 1 in there, which actually adds up remarkably fast weight-wise because of the copper content. Yeah, I need to look a bit further underneath here. Yeah, I wasn't expecting to find this. I would have grabbed my bucket. I don't need sunflower seeds. Kind of disgusting, actually, since you spit those out, huh? This stuff's super light, but it's easy to handle. I get, what is it? Aluminum old sheet is what they call it here for that. Just basically aluminum plate. Sometimes when I'm in these dumpsters, I wonder if security's on the other side, just letting me pick away so that I come up and they're like, put it all back. I haven't had that happen yet, but that's actually, that's a few pounds right there. Alright, like I said, I'm not gonna disturb this too much. For the same reason that I didn't get rid of or go after heavier stuff in the other dumpster. Alright, so grab that. No, don't do the aluminum cans. A little bit of number 1. Yeah, it's a bummer that there's no Cat 5 leftovers. Okay. I see. That. Gosh, mosquitoes flying all over me. And they love biting my head through my ball cap and my neck. The bites usually only irritate me for a night, but it's still annoying. Okay, put that there. Most, if not all, of these boxes, yeah, I remember seeing the shrink wrap. And I remember seeing this pile already, and there's nothing underneath it. Nothing interesting anyway. So, I think I'm just going to go ahead and grab that little bit of metal that I have over there. Alright, just grab my tubing. I'll grab this piece since it's almost the end of the night. Don't have to worry about it getting tangled in too much. Just grab that from over there. Yeah, and that's it in this one. So, usually when I turn off the camera, I do a little bit more of a sweep. And this time, did the same thing, and I found this. So I'm not gonna have you watch me go through all this, but yes, that's another pile that I found, but that was pretty much it. All right, the next afternoon, and this is the fabric that I picked up. So first of all, I know for the normal viewers, this is not a typical video. I usually don't spend so much time picking as I do scrapping. Sometimes there's a mix of both, but last night was mostly about picking and picking boring fabric. So this is what I ended up with. This has all been sorted because my girlfriend went through this and she wants to go through this stuff again. That is all definitely being donated. Just to give you an idea about the weight, that sack right there is 20 pounds. So right there is about 100. Then I've got the other section over there, and I've still got that full pallet. That was all inside the cab. However, there is more, which I'll show you in a minute. So some people are wondering probably, why did I go through all this effort of doing this when I'm just going to donate it? And to be honest, it is just based on sheer principle. To me, this was really annoying and aggravating to see that much stuff going to the landfill that could be reused, repurposed in some manner, or at least used one more time before it's actually thrown away. So that is why I grabbed it, just pretty much based on principle. Once I showed my girlfriend this, she was also as disturbed as I was about the fabric, and I said I was going to go back and get more. She came with me, and while she was sitting in the sea of fabric, was pulling a bunch out, and the only reason that the cab is not completely full is because I cleaned out my truck bed, and we got all of this as well. So other than the top layer that is a mess, the rest of this is pretty much neatly stacked from the back of the tailgate here to the front of the cab. That's 5 feet by 4 feet of nothing more than fabric. And if that was 100 pounds, I've got at least 700 to 800 pounds, if not more, sitting in here with how crammed I have it in there by stacking it neatly. She was inside the dumpster picking it out, throwing it to the side, and I was packing it from inside the bed of the truck. So we've got a lot of work to do, a lot of sorting to do. And unfortunately, with the video that I posted, doesn't look like anybody's going to be able to come and pick that up because I am only doing local pickup. I apologize about that, but it'll all find a home. So yeah, that is everything. Like I said, we've got a lot of work to do this weekend. Anyway, sorry for the change in pace, but every now and then I come across something different, which is why I love doing this kind of stuff. Even though I'm mostly looking for money and scrap, I do like going into the unknown and never knowing what to expect. And last night was one of those nights. So thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Feel free to leave your comments below, and I'll talk to you later.